Hi guys, Steph here. What we've got for you today is a gorgeous, very handsome fountain pen. Some of you that watch my videos will recognise this pen straight away. I've made you lots of videos on the Parker PFMs, which this one is, and I don't think I've made you one in blue, so that's the reason I'm reviewing this particular pen. So what we've got is a Sheaffer PFM, for you people that don't know, a pen for men. Sheaffer brought these pens, or they were launched, I don't know, maybe around about 1959. I believe they went through to around about 1968. The PFMs, they brought them out in numerous different models and different configurations. This particular one is the Sheaffer PFM Mk V. As I say, they came in lots of different colours, etc. They brought them out in black, burgundy, green, grey, and in this lovely blue colour. Now the grey PFM is the most sought after colour that the collectors and fountain pen enthusiasts look out for. After the grey, then the second most sought after one is this gorgeous blue coloured PFM. The size of the pen from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, around about 136 millimeters capped around the barrel. Diameter just a tad over 12 millimeters in diameter. Now the Mk V, which this one is, comes with this gold filled cap, as you can see here. Very recognisable Sheaffer clip to the top there. You can see to the very top we've got the Sheaffer white dot. Let's give you a sideways view, and to the very top of the cap there you can see it's sort of squared off to the top of the cap there. If we show you the cap imprint, you'll see it says Sheaffers, and if I just turn it slightly you'll see it says made in USA. So it's a Sheaffer PFM made in the USA. As we said, comes in this beautiful blue colour. To the very end of the barrel you can see it's got a matching gold stud to the end of the barrel, and also you can see it's also squared off. The plunger knob there, you can see we've got 4 sides to it, and again it's squared off, matching the cap. So all in all, a stunning and a very, very handsome pen, and very desirable as well with the pen collectors. Now if we take the cap off, which is a friction cap like so, let's give you some different angles of the pen. Absolutely gorgeous, in superb condition. I've fully restored the pen. We've put a new point washer inside here. We've put a new O-ring to the end of the barrel, and obviously inside we've replaced the sack. We've put a new sack inside the pen. Let's take you up to this section there. You can see it's got these 3 studs, if you like, here, which I like what they term as a clutch ring, which helps the cap sit nice and tightly on the pen. And then if we show you the nib, doesn't need any introduction, very recognisable, this gorgeous Sheaffer inlaid nib. You'll notice to the left there it says 14 carat. To the other side I think it's got some sort of trademark, if you like, or trademark symbol. And then to the very bottom there excuse me, you can see it says USA. So again, matching the cap. If we give you a sideways view there you go, absolutely lovely. Let's show you the feed underneath. You can see the feed just inside the feed there. One thing we've not said yet is this is actually what they term as a snorkel filler, and you can see the snorkel just to the middle of the feed there. So as I say, it's a snorkel fountain pen, which means what we do, we've got this plunger knob to the end here, which what we do, we simply unscrew it, and at this point I'm going to be quiet. There we go. So we unscrew it until you can hear that clicking noise, and in the meantime at the other end there you can see this, the snorkel now is protruding from under the feed. So what we would do, we would simply pull on the plunger like so, and we fill the pen by inserting the snorkel in the ink and pushing down once on the plunger. So rather than tell you about it, yes I know, because you people love to see the pens right, so what we'll do, let's do it. So we'll pop the snorkel in the ink. I'll be quiet. There you go. I'm sure you could hear that bubbling noise, which tells us everything is hunky-dory. And what we do now, you can actually leave it in obviously for a number of seconds longer. It's only for a writing sample, but so once you've done that, we simply turn the plunger knob all the way home, and you'll notice there the plunger is retracting back into the feed. There we go. So now we're ready to write. Let's bring on some paper. Let's keep our fingers crossed. So okay, so what we have here is a Sheaffer. As we said, it is a PFM, for you people that don't know, a pen for men. As we said, the dates, anything from sort of 1959 through to 1968 is when the Sheaffer pens were launched and still in production, if you like. As you can see, it's writing with a fine line, writing very nicely. Obviously with these particular nibs, they're actually a hard nib. There's no variation in the lines, but writing very nicely. Thank you. So there we have it, a lovely writer, as you would expect from this pen, writing with a fine line, nice and smooth. There we go. So there we have it, the Sheaffer PFM Mk V. I've done you lots of other videos on these pens, on the Sheaffers, so if you're interested in them, go and have a look at them. As I say, the only reason I'm doing this one is because I do not believe I've shown you the blue model, which this one is. But all in all, a very, very sought after, very, very collectible, and a lovely, very handsome pen. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Leave a comment below as always, but for now I'll just say bye bye.